today we're going in for Blair to do her third ultrasound. This is just a wellness check, just to make sure babies are looking good and doing okay. Let's go see how the little guys look today.
Hello, right. If I could just get a quick seat on the white sofa. It's okay, we'll be with you shortly.
Thank you. In a way, I'm still coming to grips with the fact that we're having twins. Ultrasounds are really great because it reinforces the fact that yes, there are actually two people in there and we will be meeting them pretty soon. These ultrasound sessions are usually pretty calm and quiet. I love the fact that it's soothing, and Blair almost always goes to sleep during ultrasounds. So I'm there watching along and she takes a nice nap and gets a bit of rest. It's something that she does all the time. The results of this ultrasound lined up with what we expected to see: a little boy and a little girl, steadily growing and getting bigger. No anomalies, although this is just a wellness check just to make sure heart's beating and everything is looking good. Those little guys passed this with the aces, and so we're off to our next adventure. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Mac and Blair.
Hi.
And today we're in Birmingham. You know we love this city. I love spending time here, but I didn't want to come on and talk about where we are. I want to talk about some of the questions that we've been receiving in our comments. First, let me say thank you to everyone who's given us congratulations and so many well wishes for the pregnancy that we have going on right now. And I'm going to continue to say we, because Blair's not in this alone. I'm here to offer support as best as I can. But thank you for all the congratulations and well wishes. They're greatly appreciated. But we've also received some really serious questions, and we'd love to take a little bit of time to address some of those questions and answer as many of them as we possibly can. What? Oh, yeah. I'd like to buy a new one.
So I've started baby shopping. So far it's the first outfit that I've been able to buy. Really excited. Can't wait to go back and do baby shopping because that was always a lot of fun.
So the first question that we want to answer is, why is Blair, as a black woman, receiving a continuity midwife? And this is a really important question, and several people asked us why. And I think I can answer this one. And it turns out that the NHS in 2020 and 2022 did some research, and they found out that black women are 4 times more likely to die during childbirth and labor and pregnancy than white women. Asian women are 2 times more likely to die, or women of Asian descent. And those numbers are pretty shocking. So the NHS started to do some remediation and look at some methods or avenues that they could take to try to solve this problem. And one of those steps is to ensure that black women in the UK receive a continuity midwife and have that same medical team throughout the entire pregnancy. Blair has had the same medical team to support her through this pregnancy, and I think that answers the first question. So we're going to do a little bit of shopping, a little bit of moving around here today, and let's answer some of these other questions. Next question is about at-home water births, and we're going to let Blair answer this one. Blair, how do you feel about doing at-home water births instead of going through the NHS?
Giving birth at home, I think it's probably a beautiful situation, but not necessarily one that I want to go through. I've always had my kids in hospitals, so I'm just more comfortable with that environment. At home, I'd probably be too worried about making a mess or something like that. Another question that we received is, after you give birth, do they take the babies to another room in the US? For the 4 births that I've had in the US, my kids were not removed from my room. They were always within eye shot for me, and everything that needs to be done with the baby can be done with the baby in the room. They can, of course, take the baby if you want to, like, get some rest, take a nap, or take a shower or something. They're more than willing to do that for you. But no, the baby stays in the room with you. How do I look, Mac? Do you think I look really big?
No, you look good. You look great.
this one. So many jokes. Okay. Another question we were asked was, how long did it take for us to conceive? This time it took a little bit longer than what we've done before in the past. Previously it would take about a month, maybe 2 at most. This time it took about 6 months for us to conceive these babies. I was also asked about, was I on a special diet or doing anything just different in order to conceive this time? I really was not on a special diet. The only special diet I can think of was just eat what I want, be happy, enjoy the time period. So I got to eat a lot of good food. And I took prenatals just because I knew I wanted to get pregnant. So I went ahead and just started taking those. That was about it.
Okay, so the next question was, do I plan to get snip? And with 2 on the way, 4 already here, yeah, that's something I'm very seriously considering. I don't really want 7, 8, or 9. I'm not trying to be my good man Nick Cannon. That is not something that I desire for. So more than likely, yeah. But that's also a pretty sensitive, not topic, but area. So there was another question about ultrasounds, about getting too many ultrasounds leading to left-handed children, which I think is something that maybe a wise tale. Let me know in the comments if that's kind of a folk tale. I've never heard of that before, but it doesn't really bother me because I'm left-handed and
Their grandmother is left-handed.
yeah, 2 of the grandmothers, both grandmothers. My mother's left-handed. Okay, Blair's mother's left-handed.
My aunt is left-handed.
Yeah.
My cousin is left-handed.
One of my kids is already left-handed. That's really not a thing for us, actually. And then one of my other sons, who's not left-handed, but he shoots his basketball with his left hand. You know, no problem. Left hand is good. But I do understand the concern about too many medical procedures as far as the ultrasounds. We've been receiving quite a few to make sure we can check in on the babies and make sure they're okay. So another question for Blair is, what foods has she been craving?
So I've wanted a lot of creamy stuff, so like sour cream, avocado. Definitely been eating way more salads than what I normally eat. I probably pretty much am existing on salads right about now. Oh, and I've started eating pickles too. That's a good late night snack. Chicken, broccoli.
Walk to work is one of my favorite places to grab a quick lunch, but this is going to be lunch and dinner as we head back home. Yeah, all that's going home with us. If you followed the channel last year, you know that we love riding Ferris wheels. This year, I guess our thing is going to be bubble tea shops because Blair's fallen in love with them. The kids love them, so we're off to a bubble tea shop.
So we got a lemon royal tea and a caramel pearl milk tea with boba. Yeah.
Oh, that's a little black baby. So that has been a brief update on where we are with the pregnancy. Blair's doing good, getting bigger and bigger by the day. Babies are growing. I think they're both a little over a pound as of the last ultrasound. They're probably bigger by now, but we love having you along with us on the journey. So if you have any questions, drop those in the comment section down below. Send us an email, reach out to us, and we'll try to answer as quickly as we can. Until next time, take care.